Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well. While some folks are joining here, I'll just make a quick announcement on the next event. How to create a thriving life after a diagnosis, even if your doctor tells you it's incurable. So that's coming up on November 15th. I'll post those details soon in the Relief from Chronic Illness group. That is going to be live on Zoom, but it's a small group. There won't be a lot of seats, if you will. I'd like to keep that small and intimate, but it's really about creating that thriving life. If you're at that diagnosis and we feel like we're incurable. So we're still waiting for some people to join. So I know there's a question there. So I'll see if Natasha's going to join or not. But this is one of the things I was thinking about recently. How can I relax when life is so difficult, so chaotic, all these kind of stories? So, how can we relax in the midst of all this chaos? Well, that's the thing where we need to do some prep work before that happens, to have that daily mental shower. So, when the chaos comes, we can relax, we can just be here. But if you're in the middle of chaos, how do you relax? Well, first, it begins by getting yourself into this moment. So just grab something around you, notice it, feel your feet on the ground. Just do whatever you can to get yourself into this moment, even if it's for a few seconds. And you do this a few times, the body will relax because you're either in this mind, in the chaos, or you're here in this moment. So it's a very simple practice of just learning to be here. So if you're in the chaos, learn to be here. But typically you want to, practice your daily mental showers before the chaos comes so you're better able to handle that situation. So you're able to respond in that situation. Because the mind's very reactive in chaos, and we want to take those steps before it happens. I see someone watching. Let me know if you have a question. And I don't know if Natasha's going to make it here today or not, but let's dive into Natasha's question because it's been a few minutes now. Do you have advice on how to receive guidance on which food supplements are best for us? How to bring the body back into balance? Right, because if you go into a health food store, you go to the supplement aisle, there's all these items, product after product after product. How do you know which one is best for you? You can read all the labels and still not know. So what you need to do, before you go into the health food store, you can even do this in the health food store, but it's usually better, once again, if you prepare beforehand. So maybe you're in the car about going to the store, or maybe you're at home sometime. You just want to be quiet for a second, really get yourself into this moment, feel your feet on the ground, hear the sounds around you, really getting yourself here. And this works if you're in a store, really get yourself into this moment, look around you, feel where your feet are, get yourself out of that mental story and just be here. You just want to say quietly to yourself, set that intention. Help me find the best product for me for my current situation to bring my body into balance. That's it. You just set something an intention. Set an intention for what you were wanting to accomplish. I need this for this, and you let it go. As I say before, it's not our job to figure it out. Our job is to relax and to receive that information. So that information might not come right away. You might walk down the aisle and maybe nothing right away, but you just keep looking around and maybe you're walking in the store, then you just have an insight. Oh, I need turmeric. I can't explain it, but I need turmeric. Or I need goldenrod. I need this. I need that. Whatever it may be. And you just trust that. Because the mind will then grab the bottle, look at it, and then debate it. Do I really need this? Stop with the mental guessing, if you will. If you have a knowing that you need something, take that. Don't allow the mind to second guess what is best for you. So we just need to relax and realize all of our power is in this moment. So whether we're dealing with the chaos of the world, dealing with finding a product on a shelf, it's about learning to be here in this moment Then setting those intentions while you're here in the moment, then you ask that question. How do I best move forward? Just resolve this. You'll know what the intention is that you need to set. Like I say, there's no prescribed recipe that I have for you. I just have some general guidance. But ultimately, you live in your body. You know what's best for you. Unfortunately, on Restream, I don't have names, so I have to just go here real quick, and it's all good. Let's just take a quick here, quick look, and let's take a look here. Who's here? Oh, Natasha is here. Okay, so I just answered her question. All right, so welcome, Natasha. I don't see names here, so it's great. Welcome aboard. And let's see, one of the questions I was thinking about too, that we get a lot of, I see this quite a lot on Facebook, and it really bothers me, if you will, how to be the best version of yourself. Like there's multiple versions. All of those versions, the potential versions of yourself are all mental. There's only one you. That's the deeper essence within you. So we need to let go of all this guessing. You know, I put this mask on, then this mask, then this mask. We want to drop all the masks and just be authentically to yourself, just to be you. This is enough. And when you learn to be fully here, fully authentic you are unstoppable. The only thing that is stopping you is the mental opinions or the opinions of others. We just need to let all that go and just learn to be here in this moment, realizing everything happens here. It doesn't happen in the mind's fantasy world. But the mind's very useful to create that imagination for a future situation. But that's more of law of attraction stuff than what we're talking right here. And let's see if there's anything else that as anybody wants to ask. Natasha, any more questions? I do have my cards here, and I may want us to see what the cards want to talk about. Um, so I'm going to actually pull cards for Natasha. Why not? She's here. Let's tune into Natasha, then I'll do a general meeting for the group. Let's see what comes out for Natasha. What does she need to know right this minute? This usually applies to everyone as well. It's usually pretty good advice. Pretty much what we're talking about today, the exile card and the guidance card. It's about remove yourself from the mental world, the mental thoughts, and really trust your own inner guidance. So exile yourself from the doubts, the figuring things out, and just really tune in to what is best for you. And that's about being here. When you're here, you can hear your knowing, your guidance. Or when you're here, fully here and you're shopping, you're going to know what items you need. But we're typically not here. We're typically not aware that we're standing, what's going on around us, because the mind's always busy and distracted. So one more general message for everyone that is pretty much on theme today. Let's take a look. Infinite things to talk about. So let's see where this goes. Oh, another beautiful message for everyone here. The shaman of the song and the empowerment card. Whenever I see the song card, it reminds me of Wayne Dyer. Don't die with the music still within you. So it's time to tap into your power and get your music into the world. It's just time to do it. The mind is always in a state that it's not the right time. It's not the right time. It's always the right time. When you're feeling that call within you, it's time. And we want to die with that music within us. And it may not work out as you expect it. But there's no failure though. We got to let go of the failure and say it's just feedback. I'm going to tweak this and try again. Tweak it again, try again. But I'm just going to stay in my power and not allow the mind to pull me all over the place. Oh, I see someone else here has joined in. Let's take a look. Let's see here. I had to go over here because it's ah. Let's see. I don't need the volume one. It's Casey Marie. So, hey, Casey, good to see you. I'm going to pull some two cards here for Casey as well. Let's take a look here for Casey. I don't need a lot of cards. I just want to see where it tunes into. Some kind of general advice usually applies to everyone. Ah, this is very interesting. We're getting the paths card and your friend card. It's all about the similar theme today's trusting your own path, being your own best friend, trusting and believing in yourself, really being kind and compassionate with yourself. You really want to, the dancer of friendship is really being your best friend, where you're not judging yourself, you're not condemning yourself, you're choosing that path of kindness, compassion toward yourself, and you're just trusting those insights that rise up for you. It's not about comparing yourself to another, it's about doing what's right for you. There's not one recipe that fits all. It's your recipe and that's perfect for you. So is there anything else that I can address here? It could be a short Q&A. These are usually pretty short, 10 minutes or so, unless there's some more people here. And I am putting the details this weekend on the November 5th small group event on how to create that thriving life after a diagnosis. Even when the doctor tells you you're incurable, the mind has this incurable story. We can't get attached to the incurable label. No one knows for certain if you're incurable because it hasn't come from your spirit, and your spirit sees nothing as impossible. We have to realize that we are the limitless, that we cannot be defined no matter how much the mind tries to confine us to this body, this mind, this situation. No, we are a free spirit. We're here to be free, to live life on our terms, not allowing this mind to dictate our best of course of action. Within us is the best course of action. All right, if there's nothing else, I will jump off here and I will wish everyone a great weekend. Take good care of yourself. And am here every Friday in this group for this little Q&A, a little talk time. And every day I'm putting videos out there. So if you have any videos you would like to see, we can do that. We can create those. This coming week, I want to talk about stress because I think stress is a little ignored, if you will, but it's creating so many problems, so many issues. So I'll dive more into that next week and take good care of yourself. Keep on smiling, keep being your own best friend. All right, bye for now.